Docs. Russia had intel that Obama was protecting Hillary from email investigation. Now, we already know that the government was protecting Hillary. Now we have even more evidence that it went all the way to the top to Obama. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna hear what the documents actually has to say. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I'll talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the Federalist, and they report that newly declassified documents show Russia had intelligence that then President Barack Obama was trying to make Hillary Clinton's email scandal go away in the lead up to the 2016 election. I mean, just think about it. We all saw the interview that that Comey did, where he laid out all the criminal stuff that she did, and he said, well, no reasonable prosecutor would ever prosecute her, which was crazy, right? We all saw that. We all remember that interview. Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley released on Thursday the declassified appendix to Special Counsel John Durham's 2023 report. The Durham report vindicated President Donald Trump and others who insisted the FBI acted improperly when it opened its investigation into the Trump campaign over allegations of collusion with Russia. Notably, Special Counsel Robert Mueller found no evidence that Trump conspired with Russian operatives, even though people to this day in 2025 still try to make that claim. But according to the declassified appendix, the Obama administration's intelligence agencies became aware of two Russian intelligence memos, one from January 2016, the other from March of 2016, that assessed Obama himself was trying to tip the scales for Clinton-based on spying they did on the then chairman of the Democratic National Committee, DNC, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Remember her? And conversations she purportedly had with two individuals from the George Soros Open Society Foundation. That's where this was all coming from. The January 2016 Russian memorandum stated, according to the declassified annex, that Obama didn't want to, quote, darken the final part of his presidency and legacy by the scandal surrounding Clinton. So Obama put pressure on FBI Director James Comey through Attorney General Lynch. However, so far without concrete results, according to the memorandum. The scandal in question was Clinton's use of a private email server while she was Secretary of State and reported preferential treatment of donors of the Clinton Foundation, which is something I've covered when all of this was happening. According to the appendix, the March 2016 memorandum, which was also in Russian, characterized comments made by Wasserman Schultz as follows, quote, in relation to the consensus reached among the Democratic Party, DP, leadership regarding the candidacy of Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama sanctioned the use of all administrative levers to remove possibly negative effects from the FBI investigation of cases related to the Clinton Foundation and the email correspondence in the State Department. The translated memorandum reads, the memorandum citing information from Wasserman Schultz stated that the FBI does not possess any kind of direct evidence against Clinton because of their timely deletion from the email servers. Wow, what a coincidence, right? They deleted them. But according to the translated memorandum, Clinton's campaign political director, Amanda Renteria, was regularly receiving tips from then Attorney General Loretta Lynch on the plans and intentions of the FBI. The annex states that the CIA believed the intelligence was credible. Quote, the CIA prepared a written assessment of the authenticity and veracity of the above mentioned intelligence. The CIA stated that it did not assess that the above redacted memorandum or redacted hacked U.S. communications to be the product of Russian fabrications. The FBI, however, said the information was not credible, though FBI General Counsel James Baker, quote, unlike his colleagues, did not dismiss the credibility of the memorandum while he shared concerns. The declassification comes amid efforts by the Trump administration to shed light on the mass interagency collusion that took place leading up to the 2016 election. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard recently declassified a 2020 report by the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, showing that members of the intelligence community were concerned with several aspects of the intelligence community's assessment, or ICA, that was the heart of the Russia collusion hoax. And they got an update here. They said in a statement to the Federalist, Rentera dismissed the intelligence in the Durham Annex and said that she did not know and still does not know Lynch, talking about Loretta Lynch. Wow. This whole stuff is crazy. All of this stuff is finally coming to light. But y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.